NBA 2K22 was an interesting game. We had Luka Doncic, we had the endgame concept for the first time, which I still, to this day, hate. We had a lot of things that we either loved or hated in this game. But today, we're back to NBA 2K22. So, I want to see, do I have anything of note in my unopened packs? Because I don't have enough MT to really do anything right now, unfortunately. I don't have enough MT to buy any packs or anything. But is there anything of note here? Remember all these packs? They were all tradable. Untradables weren't the thing. They were either reward cards or tradable packs. So, is that an invincible Derrick Rose that's just sitting there in my collection that I haven't opened? So I have an Endgame Kobe and Shaq award pack here. Endgame Kobe and Shaq. That is a pink diamond. That is not what we wanted right here, but it's not the end of the world. That's a John Wall or 0607 Wizards. Gilbert? No. Apparently John Wall played for the 0607 Wizards. That card though. Oh, do you remember how good he was? Is that invincible Derrick Rose that I just have sitting there? It might be, you know. Is that a Dark Matter? I think I'll take this year's Dark Matter Glow over last year's Dark Matter Glow. They're both better than 2K21s. But yeah, I think that might be a... Yeah, that's a 99. That might be Invincible Derrick Rose. I can't even remember where I got him from. Yeah, it's Invincible D-Rose. We got our first Invincible that I packed at all, to be honest. So it is a team called 100K. I wonder what the 100K team was. Oh, wow. So we had Luka, which I think this was... Yeah, this was the Mystic Luka. For some reason, the cards aren't even showing. Okay, there they are. So, Keegan Murray. It's mad that these guys were the next set from last year. Chet Holmgren, obviously. Remember Mark Williams was 7'2"? He was unbelievable last year. And so was Dyson Daniels was a 6'8" demigod. And do you remember when Johnny Davis was one of the best players? One of the biggest draft busts probably ever. One of the worst top 10 picks ever in their rookie year. And Johnny Davis was like a hooper last year. Then we had these who were the, they were a mural. They were a mural to get that terrible Embiid. Ooh, I have Endgame LaMelo Ball. This was, wait, I have Kevin Garnett Hero. Did I end up completing the Hero set? I don't think I did. I don't think I got Wilt. Invincible Manu, who was a very good card for his price. See, we got Tim Duncan. You got Shea. We got Yao. Oh, I completed Domination for Harden. Forgot about that. T-Mac, Kawhi, Scotty Barnes. Wow, a lot of these. Other than like just, why do I have both Endgame Luka Doncic cards? I hated Endgame Luka Doncic. Kareem, you can see there that original owner sticker at the bottom right. That is basically a. If they didn't have original owner, they were tradable. And now there's original owner and untradeable, which is annoying. But yeah, a lot of these cards are good. Oh, remember him? Remember this dude right here? He cooked everybody. And this is still one of the funniest cards ever. Fan favorites, Ben Simmons. There is not a more hated man in the NBA. Joel Embiid, I grinded way too long for him. Oh, I nearly died after grinding for this card. Like the next day, I ended up getting a pulmonary embolism. Sitting down for 10 hours grinding for this card did not help me at all. I'm not going to blame grinding for this card on it. I'll blame the fact that I think I may have already had a clot and I just had surgery on it. But yeah, that one was funny. I have way more Dark Matters this year than last year, which is kind of crazy, considering how much more time I spent on the game last year. But more, like, we have so many, like, irrelevant Dark Matters. Like, all these takeover cards, a lot of people use them. Like, I've used almost all these cards, whereas I just haven't really used any of the cards this year. Oh, Thon Maker was still in the game. Forgot about that. Again, that was the Gamma set. That was, like, right after I'd gotten really sick last year. Okay, we got Luka Doncic right here. I'm, like, struggling to burst that is. I don't know, that's better. That, oh my god, that release is quick. I thought this year's releases were quick. Can you drag back? No, you can't drag back. Not like you can this year. But you didn't need to. You just shot heavies in people's faces with Luka. And like, I'm barely even greening and these shots are going in, which is crazy. Like, that is the hard one of, like, compare that to this year. Ooh, he has Trey Fade. Trey Fade was 100 times better last year. And now, Let's see just how quick set shot 25 was. Oh, dear Lord. Okay. The big thing is that this year, you don't need a green for the shot to go in. But, like, I can see why people like set shot 25 last year. Like, that is, like... That makes this year's endgame release seem, like, slow. We had our 7-7 minute bowl. And people want to talk about his release this year. Like, his release last year wasn't just stupid quick. Like, nobody used this card last year. He was free. We had a 7-7 minute bowl. Identical stats to last year's minute bowl, by the way. Like, the two cards have identical stats. And this release is way faster than... last year's release is way faster than this year's. And yet, people still think, they're like, oh, height runs the game every year. Man, if this minute bowl was free this year, he'd be every single person's center. He's like still 2.5 million MT. Like, Taco's release last year is equally as fast as like most endgames this year. Well, not endgames. Ain't this not an endgame? It's just without green or miss, you didn't need, like, these releases were all fine. Like, this release would be too fast for most players this year. But it's so smooth. It's so smooth, lads. I think this might have been my team. Wait, why do I have both versions of... I have both versions of LeBron endgame, I guess. Giannis. Yeah, this might have been my actual team, to be honest. I'll just see if I can find a game in Unlimited with these guys. So, we obviously can't find a game right here, which means I'm just going to have to go and play some offline. Not the end of the world. We can still just shoot heavies with Luka for a while. This game didn't even launch with clutch time. Like, clutch time when he came in late. Which is absolutely wild. But do I have 8 in my auctions? No. But yeah, so let's go into single player. When I was thinking, domination was on half, wasn't it? I just want to just show you guys how ridiculous it was with Luka Doncic. Like, how ridiculous it was just shooting heavies after heavies after heavies with Luka. Oh, the Pro 3 behind the back. Oh my god, I forgot about that. I forgot about that move. Oh my god, that was quick. And the scrolling! Oh my god, scrolling when calling plays. You guys remember that crap? Oh, it doesn't matter. Just give it to Luka and shoot. Oh, got blocked. Screw it. In the corner, you're good. Oh, my first shot on Hall of Fame green with Taco. Wait, did Taco... What moves? I remember Taco had this. Like, this move was so easy to get off last year. Oh my god, Taco had the behind the back as well. But like, this used to stun the AI. Oh, you can drag back. Oh, Luka, you gotta green that one. You gotta green some heavies. That's what you're there for. The only reason anyone played with you was to green heavies. There we go. We finally hit a contested shot with Luka. Oh my god. This is Hall of Fame, lads. This is Hall of Fame. It didn't matter what the defense did. You shot with Luka. Wait, does Kareem still have the skyhook? This just sums up... This will sum up whether or not this year or last year was better. No, he doesn't have the skyhook. I was about to say, like, if they gave Kareem the skyhook because everyone liked, what was it, the Embiid post hook or something last year, but no, they took Kareem's skyhook away just like they took Curry's Curry slide away. We weren't quite as annoyed last year as we were this year, so I should have been equally as annoyed last year. If I wasn't, I was wrong. I'm telling you, it's no adrenaline. Like, the players move so much smoother this year than last year, or last year than this year. On defense, they just feel so much smoother. But like, I can see why they took the race cars out of the game. Like, that behind the back is just ridiculous. Literally just pass and screen away. Drive back. Probably didn't get enough space there. You'd run around them, you go to the basket, and they would help off the corner. Every time you kick to the corner, you green. I can see why last year's gameplay felt better for people. I really can. It just... The game just felt smoother than this year. Just players caught the ball more consistently. Players, when you press buttons, things happen more. It just felt like it feels clunky this year almost compared to last year. Oh, I didn't get it off in time, unfortunately. But it's a quarter of the game. Now let's take a look at the tokens. Oh, I forgot about this part. Oh, I forgot you used to have to like go all the way up. So like, I don't even have the dark matter one unlocked. So yeah, you needed to like get up to a certain point to unlock the dark matters. I did not even remember this card being a thing. But let's see what's in the token market. So an invincible equal chance. I'm pretty sure that I bought this pack with 1,000 tokens. No, I bought this pack. That was it. I bought this one because it was worth nothing because I had so many tokens at the end of last year. I remember they put these in as their big like token market things and everyone lost their minds at it. Equal chance NBA 75th. These cards sucked. Man, who's equal chance? Or is these an option pack? No, they were equal chance packs. At least we had a lot of equal chance packs last year, I guess. This was one of the worst packs ever. 200 tokens for a garbage man. All of these cards were terrible. Let's see what packs are in the market. Are all of them in? So we had endgame guaranteed packs for 25k VC, which is nuts. 70k for an invincible guaranteed. We saw dynamic ratings and then super packs. Super packs weren't cheap. And like, what was our percentage on season 7s? 50% dark matters, lads. 50% dark matter. And it's cheaper. Our season 7 super packs were even worse this year. We thought 30% was good. And it's 15k. They were cheaper on 50%. Our season 6 ones this year our season 6 ones were less than 2% of dark matter. 50% of the dark matter. 50% of the dark matter. Oh no, sorry. These must have just been put in at the end of the game. There was no way power within season 5 was 50%. I'm guessing season 1 is like basically guaranteed pink diamond. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm not the highest on. So yeah, that's it, lads. That is last year's game. Unfortunately, I couldn't find a game online. I would have loved to have played a game online. But even still, me quitting that game, suddenly 3 of my players are out of contracts. The reason why people ran 3 goals at the end of their bench. It was a really annoying thing. There's a lot of things that were better this year than last year. I think a lot of the reason we disliked MyTEAM in 2K23 is to do with gameplay. I think that's a huge factor in it, is that just even playing 2K22, your players feel more responsive. The game feels more responsive. Even the quickest releases in that game, because whites sometimes went in, still were better. It was kind of easier to score. The AI played better defense on you, which meant the AI played better defense in general. Corners dropping was something that they never fixed in 2K22, but the players just feel better. I think looking at this mode as a whole, it has some major flaws. This year, I think will go down as probably the worst MyTEAM ever, but normally when I go back, I'm like, oh, this was like the good old days, but I'm like, I think this year there's a lot of things better. It's just, the gameplay just felt better last year. Even going back with how my players are moving, I run with endgames, 99 overalls, everything now. They just felt better last year. And if you don't know what I mean, go back to 2K22 and just move around with your players. It just feels so much more fluid.